Welcome to Casual Nerd Reactions. I'm Chris. Today we're watching Stargate SG-1, an episode called Bloodlines. The last two episodes were both incredibly enriching as far as like the lore and the mythology of the show goes. You know, in Thor's Hammer, we drew inspiration from Norse mythology. We heard about Thor and his people, a potentially benevolent counterpoint to the Goa'uld's evil, parasitic, slave trading ways. In the last episode, we learned all about, well, there's at least 4 alien species that used to come together and share knowledge. Where are they now? Are they still connected? Why did they abandon that location? All of those elements are just really great. I love how we're pulling from mythology and history to deepen the mythology of Stargate. But what does that tell us about today's episode? Will we be 3 for 3 in the terms of incredible world building, or is it time to do what so many classic TV shows do and just take a step back, do something completely unrelated, do something fun, hopefully still great? I'm confident whatever we have in store for us today, we're going to have a great time. Thank you so much for being here and watching with me. Check me out on Patreon if you want to support the channel. I'm only able to continue creating content because of support from our viewers, so I'm so grateful. Let's experience this episode for the very first time. Oh, jumping right in with our ancient culture. Oh, is that a Goa'uld or something else? Is that a Teal'c? That's Teal'c. What's going on? Is this like a Jaffa ceremony or something? Is that little boy like a young Apophis or Ryak?
Ryak!
Easy. It's okay now. He's coming around.
Who is that?
The Goa'uld within me.
They had to put Junior back in, Teal'c.
We almost lost you.
So they were trying to
The
extract
drug
it.
didn't work, Teal'c. I'm sorry.
You were calling out something, Ryak. Does that mean anything?
It means nothing.
I suspect that's untrue. It means something. I hope that means that we're in for a completely Teal'c-centric episode. That would be a tremendously incredible thing. This is kind of the first glimpse that we've gotten at Teal'c's potential life before the start of the show. And I think it's important that we do explore Teal'c's life a little bit, simply because that is our path to understanding the Jaffa, our path to understanding the Goa'uld, and getting to know who Teal'c is and the experiences that have made him who he is one of the most interesting potential aspects and elements of the show. I can't wait to explore and see what this episode brings. Stargate Command, Cheyenne Mountain Complex. Bloodlines.
As soon as we removed Teal'c's Goa'uld, his major organs began to shut down and he ran a high fever.
So the drug failed.
Yes, but it proves that the Goa'uld is Teal'c's immune system. Now, if we can learn about it and safely duplicate its effect, we can save lives on Earth.
Without killing Teal'c in the process.
Key, yes.
But you don't have an immune system without your Goa'uld. We can't play with your life like that.
There are many hundreds of Goa'uld larvae on Chulak. Chulak?
Oh,
Right.
guess where we're going.
You're kidding, right?
Yeah, does he ever kid? Have we heard him tell a joke?
Few worlds in all the galaxy with such an abundance.
Yeah, but Teal'c, if you recall last time we were there,
We had to shoot our way out, maybe made a bad impression.
It's out of the question. I can't authorize it.
Why not? Let's do it. I mean, I get it, but let's go back to Chulak.
You do understand why we can't go back to Chulak, right? They'll get that drug to work long before that thing dies
I
inside
am not
you.
concerned about my life. I am concerned for the life of my son.
Did we know he has a son?
His name is Ryak.
Oh,
I have not spoken of him. Or of my wife.
and their Jaffa?
You left a family back there.
Multiple reasons to go to Chulak.
Teal'c, you told the... No, you swore to the general you had no ties back there.
No loyalties.
Why didn't you tell us the truth?
A warrior becomes vulnerable if his family is held hostage to the enemy.
You didn't think we'd trust you if we knew.
Correct. Would you have?
Teal'c, how the hell are we supposed to trust you now?
Colonel O'Neill might have.
You got any more surprises?
Not higher command.
With or without you, O'Neill, I must return to Chulak.
Either way, it's suicide, my friend.
Within days, my son will come of age. He will be called to the religious life of our world. He will undergo the ceremony of implantation. The day when a young boy receives his first Goa'uld symbiote and becomes a true Jafar, just as all other Jafar before him.
I take it you don't want that to happen.
Of course
It is the means
not.
by which the Goa'uld enslaved the Jafar. I am not the only one among my people who believes this. My first teacher, the Jafar Master Teal'c, he knew very well the Goa'uld are false gods,
Whoa. This is amazing.
but I cannot.
No wonder he wants to go free the Jaffa so
I
badly.
will not allow my son to become a slave.
We believe there's more to be gained from this mission than a single larval Goa'uld.
Such as?
The warrior Jaffa class are the foundation of Goa'uld power. They serve as both incubators for their young and as their army. An army made almost invulnerable by the restorative powers of the Goa'uld larva they carry. I mean, it's literally a Faustian bargain.
Teal'c claims there are other Jaffa who believe in freedom from the Goa'uld as much as he does.
Imagine the strategic advantage, sir, if we could undermine the loyalty of the very group the Goa'uld depend on to maintain their power.
How many of these other Jaffa can you be sure of?
We're pretty sure of at least one guy.
One.
Yes, and
Starts with one.
One, there has to be more than one.
He's probably taught more than just Teal'c.
Colonel, will you join me in my office a moment?
Oh, General Hammond. Love you sometimes. Not right now.
Have a seat, Jack.
Would this be an act of war against the Goa'uld that technically we're not involved in, but we're gonna be at some point?
I'd love to get a Goa'uld larva that the lab coats in Lanley can study. But I don't order my best people on a mission behind enemy lines unless I think it's absolutely necessary.
I believe it is, sir.
Why? There's something you're not telling me, Colonel. If you don't want to come clean about the real motivation behind this mission, then fine. The mission is not approved. You will go where I tell you to go.
Sir, please.
Dismissed!
Teal'c has a son
What did you say?
back on Chulak. His kid's about to be implanted with one of those larva things at a ceremony, and Teal'c wants to stop it.
Why?
Why is that a question?
Teal'c was an enemy soldier. He's compromised.
General, he was afraid we wouldn't trust him if we knew he had a family back there. Was he right? When Teal'c saved our lives on Chulak, he gave up his family, sir. Don't you think we owe him something?
That's gonna be Teal'c going on his own through the Stargate.
I am returning to Chulak for my son.
No. I'm sorry, I can't let you do that.
Guys, oh, I get it, but stop.
You know far too much about this command, this facility, our defenses. I can't let that kind of knowledge fall into enemy hands.
I will die before allowing that to happen.
Damn it, Teal'c, that's just what's going to happen if you go through that gate alone.
The key word was alone.
Which is why I am inclined to authorize a mission to return to Chulak.
Thank
to
you.
allow When is this ceremony supposed to happen?
Within the day.
So we're going now. I'm trying to think, is this the first time we've returned to a planet other than Abydos? Is this the first time we've gone undercover with full disguises?
I'm in your debt.
That's nothing.
Bro.
We shall return.
Oh man. I had no idea what this episode was gonna be about. Holy crap. Yep, they were very much ready for us.
Why do you not show your face, my lord?
My helmet was damaged in combat. It must be repaired.
Perhaps I can help.
Number 3. I shall tell Apophis of your vigilance, priest. You shall be rewarded.
And we've made it past the guard. The combination of fear and bribery-ish? Oh, why are we ditching our disguises?
We will go directly to my former home. The ceremony should take place there.
Well, obviously they're not needed anymore. But we stowed them so we can get back through the gate. That'll be risky. Are we gonna have to bring Ryak back through the gate with us to stop all this, or is there other solutions? I can't wait to see what Teal'c does. Oh no. Oh, wait a second. Did they destroy this as punishment for Teal'c leaving?
My former home. A gift from Apophis from many years of service.
Do you think they killed his family?
does this mark mean? I don't recognize this.
I think it means his family's dead.
To the home of Shalva.
Traitor.
Teal'c, there's no reason to believe your wife and son were in the house when this happened.
No reason to believe they weren't. Apophis isn't exactly benevolent. Why wouldn't he kill Teal'c's family to send a message? I hope that is not what happened.
You don't know what's happening here.
Die! See, we maybe should have kept our disguises.
It is good to see you, friend.
Okay, okay.
I'm told they escaped the burning.
Thank God.
I thought you might return in time for your boy's ceremony, Teal'c. Brave, but unwise.
Necessary.
They are friends. Colonel O'Neill, Captain Carter, Daniel Jackson, warriors of great skill
Oh,
and
come on. You couldn't even call him Dr. Jackson.
My first teacher, Braytak,
It's Braytak.
greatest Jaffa master I have ever known.
It's an honor to meet you, sir.
You were among the warriors who defeated the palace guard at Chulak? A human woman?
Hey, I'll have you know, I kicked my...
And you, a warrior of great skill and cunning?
Why you bite him?
How could you bring these Hashak with you?
Hey. Who you calling a hassock? What's a hassock?
You challenge me, Hashak?
No, I don't think we came to fight you.
A shame.
You're gonna have to prove your worth.
We're here on a mission. If you don't want to be a part of it, just say so.
That should do it.
Were I 100 years younger, it might not have been quite so easy.
You're over 100 years old?
Multiple. I'm guessing.
God, I'm sorry.
Perhaps not. Ah! Just because he's elderly doesn't mean he's elderly. He's clearly got a lot of stamina and strength.
Can you take us to find my wife and son?
Your family is Krishta. Outcasts. The Krishta live in a handful of camps outside the city.
Does that mean that he won't be turned into a
Know
Jaffa?
which one your family belongs to.
Then we should begin now.
Let's go find him.
I will not leave Chulak without seeing my son.
Captain, I want you and Daniel to go back to the Stargate, take up positions where you can lay down cover fire. We might need it.
Solid strategy.
A minute ago, we were warriors of great skill and cunning.
Wait there for us for 24 hours. If we're not back by then, we probably won't be.
Yes, sir, we'll be waiting. Good luck, sir.
If we are discovered, you will be brought before Apophis along with us.
Yes. He knows.
We go south. Those camps nearest the city. I believe your wife would go there.
I agree.
Colonel O'Neill's gonna have a hard time finding anyone to understand his references or laugh at his quippy remarks here. I hope he still makes them. I bet he won't let us down. Typically, no one's laughing at his remarks anyway. He just says them. They're really for our benefit, right?
I'm in charge here.
Stargate is well patrolled. Your deceptions will not work a second time. You need my help to stay alive, human.
Wait, how are they gonna get back through the Stargate if it's well patrolled? I'm specifically talking to Daniel and Sam. What is that? What is that?
What are they carrying?
Probably little baby Goa'ulds.
What's that?
It's a bell.
As in church bell?
Probably.
Ceremonial bell.
Church in a while.
Okay, Dr. Captain Carter. I assume the bell is a ceremony marking the infant insertion. Ugh, never mind. Gross. It would be great if his family was here on the first try. Maybe shout her name, his name, one of their names.
Priest, stand aside.
Teal'c. The traitor.
Dare to show yourself, Shulva?
I have no wish to harm you, priest. But I will not allow you to perform the primta on my son.
Is it too late? Is the hooded person his wife? I don't know what's happening. Ah! It's gotta be.
And this would be
my wife, Teal'c.
Jayak. This is not the reunion I was expecting. Tell me it's not too late. Oh, wow. So he's dead.
I had to beg the priest to perform the ceremony. They brought the tablet and the tent for the Preemto all the way to camp. Why have you returned?
My son will not be a slave, Teal'c.
Freedom, Teal'c. You have condemned your son to death.
A mortal life, perhaps, but not death.
How can you call the gods that you served for so long your enemy?
Since the Earth people opened my eyes, the Primtai is slavery.
Did you see where I am raising your son? Is this better than the home that Apophis granted you as first prime?
It is not.
You have abandoned and betrayed us. Do you know what I have endured to convince the priests that we are still loyal? They were about to lift the banishment so that we could return to the city.
Not now.
So you want this more for yourself than for our son?
No, he believes you are dead.
Dead?
It is easier than the truth.
What have you told him, woman?
What would you have me tell him? That a father left his son for people he does not know, who are not his blood? You tell him that, husband. You witness the dishonor in his eyes.
I think their marriage might be over. Yeah, that did not go at all the way I anticipated. Oh. Well, what are they doing? A cup of this into that, and we're off. Is that like a, I don't know, sacrifice to allow them to pass? Something ritual? He's gonna think he's dreaming.
Father.
How long has the sickness been in him?
Since we were driven from our home.
He's sick.
Do you understand now?
That's why she fought so
The
hard.
healing powers of the Goa'uld, he will die.
What have I done? How's he doing, Teal'c? He is dying.
Perhaps medicine from Earth can help him. Let's bring him back through the Stargate. Oh, maybe Colonel O'Neill came prepared. Looks disgusting. Make sure he drinks all of it.
I'll take more powerful drugs than I've got with me.
What of your Earth doctors?
If we can get him through the Stargate, maybe.
Can Mom come too? Would Mom be willing to come too? I find it hard to believe, just based on her. Ooh, there they are.
Bingo, Goa'uld larva.
That's what we're here for.
Here in the open like this, no guards?
Who would be crazy enough?
Chulak needs to steal one.
We do.
No one on Chulak has the need. Let's move fast.
2, 3.
On 4 then. Love that.
4.
Okay. Yeah, that was smoother than I anticipated. Excellent, excellent, excellent.
Daniel,
What are you doing, Daniel?
what are you thinking?
Don't do it. Just leave.
Just that every single one of these infant Goa'ulds will one day take a human life.
We don't know that.
If we kill them when they're as vulnerable as they are right now, we'd be no better than the Goa'uld.
It would be inhumane, even though they're not human. Also, you'd probably draw attention to yourself with the loud gunfire, and then you'd be killed. What good does that do us? No! May I suggest run? For one, an act of war. If they weren't already coming for us, they'll be coming at twice as hard now. They will send a ship to Earth. It'll take them a long time, but still.
Teal'c, we should try to make it to the Stargate.
By then it will be too late. There is another way.
No.
Is he trying to send his Jaffa or his Goa'uld into his son? That would be probably not. I hope I'm wrong about that. He's wanting to sacrifice himself.
I'm sorry, my son. It is I who must do this to you. But I do it to save your life. son.
Can we stop it?
Forgive me.
Another solution presents itself right now. Are they close? Are they the other solution that I was just referencing?
These things seem to be fed.
Nope, they're screwed. Yeah, now's not the time to be focused on eating.
What the hell do we do now?
Drop and cover your head. This is gonna be close.
Nice.
Well, that was insane.
Let's get back to the Stargate.
The Goa'uld within him is strong. He's healing well.
When will he be strong enough to travel?
Soon. But by then, O'Neill, I will no longer be. Braytak, I would have you hear my will.
Let's just put a little hold on that right now.
You better get moving, sir.
We've got a little problem. Teal'c's kid was too sick to make it to the Stargate, so we gave him his own Goa'uld to keep him alive.
We have another. The solution.
We were gonna take it back with us, but
I forgot all about the fact that they have another Goa'uld.
Monastery.
You dare steal from the sepulchre of the temple?
You listen, Braytak.
Well, so what? Is it gonna help him?
It is young, not yet ready for implantation. But we will try.
Don't tell him that you shot all the others. I kind of like the idea that Teal'c gets a whole new Goa'uld instead of the one that it was with him from since he was first implanted. We are going to be in a bit of a hurry here.
We've been discovered.
all right, let's keep moving.
Father?
Braytak.
Father has given you life.
A Goa'uld?
Your printer. It is all I can give you until I return. Follow the guidance of Braytak and your mother, and you will learn to become a great warrior.
Stay.
I cannot. But the day of my return will come.
When?
It may be a very long time, my son. But the life of a Jaffa is long. I know the day will come when we will stand side by side in battle to free our people from the false gods. Lay me for the priest. Tell them I tried to steal your son away.
We will be all right, Teal'c.
Yeah. She's like, I was already going to do that.
Your mother.
And his father will never return to free his people if he does not go now.
I love that Chulak said he's fortunate to have such a mother. But he does need to go now. Holy crap. Like, are we even going to have time to send a signal through the Stargate so they open up the
All right,
shutters?
here's the plan.
You will do as I say.
Right.
We're going to have to fight our way through for sure, right? Oh, we're going to try deception? Okay. With Braytak, maybe there's a chance.
Come no further.
Time to present my prisoners to Apophis himself.
Cannot pass, Braytak.
You know of me?
Of course, Master. You were once the greatest Jaffa warrior of all. But no one may pass until the palace guard arrives.
I understand. Then we wait.
Or, alternatively, wow, he's still pretty good. Look how fast. Holy crap. He can take them all on himself. That's amazing. This might sully his reputation, though.
That for a man of 133.
Glad he's on our side.
Not bad at all.
What will you do? When the priests come to, they'll tell Apophis that you betrayed them.
I suppose I will cross that bridge when I come to it.
He used the expression. Nice.
I lack the words to thank you, Braytak.
I thank you, Teal'c. I have another young warrior to teach of new worlds and false gods.
Wow.
Farewell, my friend.
Wow. Another strong episode. Wow. It's 3 in a row. I love that we got a Teal'c-centric episode. So good. But more than that, we got to know Teal'c's family. We got to know more about the Jaffa and how they're implanted with the Goa'uld larvae. What was it? Pinta ceremony. I'll get it down. Just another episode that deepens and enriches our understanding of the lore and mythology of the world of Stargate. The worlds of Stargate. I do want to talk about Teal'c's family in particular. My instinct is to be frustrated with his wife because she wasn't as supportive in the way that I would have wanted. But there's a couple things that I think are so important to take into consideration. One, her son was sick and dying. We didn't know that at first, okay? We didn't know that. Two, she has grown up in a world and in this culture where they view the Goa'uld as gods. And while there are those like Braytek who know and teach that they are false gods, it's not exactly easy to change the mindset when, even if you know better, when it's the culture that you're surrounded in and you live and you grow up in, it's hard to see it differently. And Teal'c had it right at the end. Even though he has to leave again and leave his son and his wife, at least she is there. Braytek is there. They're gonna take care. I mean, it's gonna be okay. It feels like it's gonna be okay. I'm just glad that Teal'c at least was able to do what he set out to do, which more than anything is make sure his son's okay. He obviously couldn't stop his son from essentially becoming a Jaffa, but at least he knows that his son's okay and that his son knows he's alive. Like, that's really important. And someday I believe we will see his son free. I did really like the moment with Daniel and Captain Carter kind of debating on the morality of shooting the Goa'uld larva. She put it kind of in the sense of killing and shooting babies, in a sense, who have done no wrong. And I think there's probably some truth to that. It is kind of hard not to just see them as animalistic parasites, but we know that they are more than that. They have a whole culture, even though they are parasites and predatory. But they take over and they control. I mean, they're sentients. They are very intelligent. And so it's like, well, is it right to shoot them? Daniel determined in his own estimation that it was the right thing to do. Now, I don't actually know if he believes it's the right thing to do, but he determined it's what he's going to do. I mean, they took his wife, and now she is a host for the parasite. They took Skara, which of course he cares a lot about Skara, and of course Colonel O'Neill cares a lot about Skara as his surrogate son. Not really surrogate son, but you know what I mean, right? He had that connection because of his son's death. Daniel, we haven't really seen a lot of Daniel's mindset in the wake of that loss, but we know he's grieving. We know he must have a lot of anger. And so it's hard to fault him for what he did. It probably was wrong, but it was a really cool moment in the show. What do you think of that moment? What do you think of all of this? Wow, so many great things happened in this episode. We're just on a roll right now, episode after episode after episode, just like dropping deeper understanding of the world, and I'm having a great time watching it. I want to thank you for watching with me. It means a lot. Check me out on Patreon if you want to support the channel. I can't wait to see what we step into next. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.